welcome back. I missed one last week, I apologise. But you know what? I hadn't really done much, so there was no real updates to speak of. So I missed one out. If you've missed me, I'm back. If you haven't... Anyway guys, welcome back. Yeah, it was a bit of a lull last weekend, or last week. There was really nothing much happened to record. Obviously I'm not brewing, so there was no brew footage to speak of. Nothing sort of carving up or being moved to secondary or anything like that, obviously, because I've not been brewing. And most of the updates in here now I've come to a close, but last week I hadn't done any, so there was nothing to report, so I missed one out. This is coming on like a treat. I mean, this is a definite rebrew. Shalom. And I tell you what, it's coming on leaps and bounds. It's been in the keg for about 3 weeks. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm going to have to get this done again, and hopefully there's going to be some left in. Of course there's going to be some left in, yeah. When Harry comes up and see what he says to it, see what he thinks. If you haven't already checked Harry's Homebrew Wednesday out this week, go and check it out. The bit towards the end had me in fits of laughter when he couldn't get his words out. It's around 22 minutes 34 seconds in. Oh man, fantastic. So, over the weekend, we caught up with a few guys on Uvu, which was nice. Not done it for a while. Started off talking to Harry, because I was just finishing a few bits and bobs off in here, and I wanted to talk to him about what we need when he comes up. And then Dave, the Welsh brewer, popped in. He was brewing, so it was good to talk to him. Not spoke to him for ages, don't know why, just everyone must be busy. That and the fact that I think he's a boring twat, and I've been avoiding him. And then Tony Yates popped in. We were talking to Tony, and it was when Tony was on. I managed to throw myself through the brewery door. I slipped on some leaves and went down big style. Threw myself into the fridge, into the pots, had the bloody tripod wrapped around my neck. Oh! And it made it all the more funny because Tony missed it. All he could hear was the racket, and he's just going, "What's that noise?" Well, he's not gay, is he? Silly sailor. Yeah, so I had fits of laughter. But what I did over the weekend was I'd got the pot housings finished for the power units. So you see them back boxes with the false front, with the power. Fucking hell, that's heavy. With the power connector already in there, so we just need to wire them up. I was going to wire up the plugs as well that will go into the pots, but on the back of here we need to solder it, so I'm going to have to wait for Harry coming over, and so that really sort of put an end really to what I need to do. Apart from fit the old consumer unit, which I still haven't done, but it's just a number of screws and it's on. And the only other thing I did, which I was sort of pleased that I got round to it, was Clive very kindly sent me some beer mail, and I haven't forgotten, bud. In fact, I haven't forgotten about everyone that sent me beer mail. I'm going to really have to. I know I said it last Christmas. I was like, yeah, I'm going to start sending it out, but been busy with the SJ Pause, and which we'll talk about in a second. But he very kindly sent me some beer mail, and he sent me out an STC, which was really, really kind of him. Go and check his channel out. I'll leave a description below. He's a funny guy, really nice chap. And the STC is going to be controlling the kegerator, because it only sort of controls the cooling, so I'll turn on and turn off, which is perfect for what I want it for. So thanks again, Clive, thanks ever so much. So what I've done is I have fitted it to some more of this shower board and put it underneath the taps because I needed extra support. The taps are quite heavy on the shelf that I'd mounted them to, and I'd sort of rested my hand on it the other day and loosened the brackets, so it's now wedged nice and tight. So it's down there. Let's have a look at it now. Yeah, so I need to frigging clean up. There's dust everywhere and shit, but you can't keep it clean when you're doing all the work in here. But yeah, Harry is going to be popping over sometime in the very, 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 very near future. I mean, there's no rush for me, bud. You come when you're free. I know you're a busy man. We all know what's happening with you at the minute. But yeah, I'm really, really looking forward to getting it wired up. I'm looking forward to seeing Harry. I've not seen him for a while. I'm looking forward to getting the camera out when he's here and having a good old laugh. And leave that friggin' invoice on the printer. Don't give me no invoice, you twat. So we're nearly there, guys. We just need to sort of wire it up now. So we're there. We're there. Where's my beer gone? Where the fuck's that gone? Oh, it's here. This is too cold, and thanks to Clive, I'm going to rectify that. But it's really coming on a treat. Really biscuity. The bitterness is there. It's clean, crisp. It's so easy drinking. It's unbelievable. You can. I mean, I'm not a huge sort of Bolton back sort of guy, but this I probably could very easily. But it's really nice. I didn't want anything too heavy over Christmas, and that's sort of just perfect for it. I have been thinking about what I'm going to be brewing up once the control panel's all wired up. And the last time I went over to see Harry, he'd got the stout on tap, and it was the Idle Valley Brewing stout kit that he sells at the shop, and he'd brewed it up like 6 to 8 months prior to kegging it, and he said, "Here, try this." Oh my god, man, it was smooth, chocolatey, oh, roasty goodness. It was fantastic. With the age on it, it was beautiful. And I know Ben's done a review on the kit as well, the stout kit that had age on it, and he was saying the same. So it sort of cemented it in my mind that what I want to do is I want to brew it up in the next coming months, and then age it till next winter/Christmas time, because that's going to be a real treat to have on tap. The only problem is keeping it through the year. When it rack it into secondary, or when I do put it into secondary, there's nowhere really in the summer where I can keep it cool. So I'm thinking about kegging it and aging it in the keg, but that means that it takes a keg up. I'm just thinking this year I haven't really used both the kegs. I've only ever used one this year. But obviously when this gets up and running, I'm going to want to do more brewing and kegging it. Or do I bottle it? I don't know. But I think I'm going to be kegging it and aging it in the keg. The banana wine, just before we come up to the SJ pour bit, the banana wine is not going to get bottled as banana wine. I think I'm going to freeze distill it and see what we get. Right. And if there's any videos, I'm new to it, freeze distilling anything. So if there's any sort of recommended videos, leave them in the comments below. I'm definitely going to be checking out Big Secur's video about it, because he seems to have done quite a bit of it. And I think I'm going to do that and see how it turns out, and probably bottle it up. A little bottle of it is probably all I'm going to get, and age that, see how it progresses, and if it's good then I'll probably do it again. But there we go. Anyway, guys, the SJ Pour challenge. Yeah, UK at the moment is still waiting, as SJ rightly said in his update video that he's just posted. We're still waiting for the Canadian beers to land. In fact, we were talking to Tony, who started reviewing them, and he said, well, you know, can you start reviewing the others and then just wait for the Canadian beers, but Harry's still got them. Obviously he wants to just send them out in one go, which is the right thing to do really, because of postage and whatnot, although I could go and pick them up, but for the other guys that's going to be the right thing to do. Although I think SJ said that he was sending them out, so I don't know, I'm going to have a word with him about it tonight. But yeah, the Canadian beers, a big mystery of where they've gone. He sent them via boat, so he says. But I received this bit of footage that might answer a few questions as to where they are. So take a look at this. Stanley, this what? To whom this may concern, not much to shout home about. Cannot, due to lack of civilization, input scores into the website. Wrote them down, could you do it for me? PS, please tell my wife and kids. I think we're in the shit. I think we know where they've ended up. Holy shit, man. Well, how many bottles around here? I don't know which one I'm drinking from. Holy shit, man. I think that wraps that one up. Oh guys, that's it from me. Hopefully in the next coming weeks we will have a bit of brewery live connecting on the old camera of the control panel. Did that make any sense? It didn't to me. So until then, keep safe, keep homebrewing, pinky out. Don't forget to thumb the video up. Fantastic. I love the way you thumb it up. Oh, fucking turns me on, man. And don't forget to leave your comments below. Yeah, go over to Twitter. Find me on there. It's NewToHomeBrew. And I'm also on Instagram. Some young guy. Things I post on there that I don't put on Facebook, if you are interested. I've also got a couple of beer reviews coming up, but we'll talk about them pretty damn soon. You'll probably see them before the next Homebrew Wednesday. So that's it, guys. Pinky out. I'm out of here. I've gone.